Hey, what's up, champions? Gediminas here. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you are recovering from all the eating and drinking during Christmas. A lot of us will have to go to the gym a lot afterwards, to burn off all the excess calories, etc. I know I've indulged a bit too much into the foods, so I'll have to go on a diet for sure. But today I wanted to share with you my favorite podcast. So if you're watching a replay of this, please do me a massive favor and stick a hashtag replay into the comments. And if you're brand new, if you've never watched one of my videos before, do say new in the comments. I'd like to connect, say hi, etc. because I appreciate each and every one of you. Hey Jen, hey Chico, hey Virginia. Hope you guys are doing very well. Okay, so why podcast first of all? Well, the reason why I love podcasts because they are free, which means it's duplicatable, right? Because in network marketing, it's really important what can be duplicated, right? And if it's free, that means each and every one of my team members can get a free thing, right? Which is a podcast, right? So whether you're using iPhone or, or an Android phone, you can go to the Apple Store, or to the Play Store, etc., and download the podcast app, right? So that's the first step. If you haven't got one, I think on iPhones, it comes up by default automatically, but if you haven't got it, you can download it free of charge. Now, once you got your podcast app, there's millions of different podcasts that you can listen to, right? There's loads, there's very, very different ones, that can be motivating you, educating you, etc. But my very favorite ones, and few honorable mentions before I go into my favorite one, a few great ones, Eric Worre's podcast, really great. He does a lot of $1 million interviews and things like that. Tony Robbins, Zig Ziglar, Brendon Burchard, just to mention a few great podcasts, loads of value, etc. However, my very favorite podcast to listen to is Ray Higdon's, and it's called Home Business Profits. So there's over 500 episodes already there, and I'll tell you why it's my favorite and why I think you should be listening to that podcast. Hey Ruta, thanks for tuning in. I'll tell you why. Hey Neringa, why you should be listening to that podcast. So first of all, when do I listen to the podcast? I listen to it when I'm driving because I've got my phone connected to my car stereo. I listen to it when I'm in the gym, when I'm on a walk, when I'm walking the dog or whatever. Hey Simona, thanks for tuning in. Right, so I listen to the podcast all the time, when my hands are busy, but my mind is free. So if I'm doing something that doesn't require my full mental capacity, then some of you might say, well, probably driving requires your full mental. You know what I mean, right? So if you can listen to a radio whilst doing it, you can listen to a podcast. Instead of listening to a radio, I listen to a podcast. Now, the reason why Home Business Profits by Ray Higdon is my favorite is, first of all, I like Ray Higdon. He's a great trainer for network marketing. And his podcasts are not just motivational or inspirational, but it's also educational, where he actually gives you tips on how to talk to people, how to recruit, how to build a team, how to sell products, etc., etc. So, like I said, there's over 500 episodes on there, etc. But why should you listen to a podcast like that? Maybe you want to listen to motivational stuff. Maybe you want to listen to, Tony Robbins, etc. But there's a very simple reason. And actually that goes to reading and to watching programs, etc. Before I used to just read everything and watch every single program I can, etc. thinking that, well, it's all personal development. It's all going to motivate me. It's all going to inspire me, which is true to some level. However, if you wanted to become a really great brain surgeon, what seminars should you listen to and go to? Just any motivation, right? Oh, let's go to Tony Robbins. Let's walk on fire, right? Will that make you a better brain surgeon? I don't think so. It might make you a very motivated brain surgeon. It might make you a very fired up brain surgeon, but it's not going to improve your skill of doing surgeries on brains. Would you agree with that? So when it comes to what do you read, what do you listen, and what do you watch in network marketing, you should do majority of your personal development within network marketing. This is why I would recommend you to listen to Ray Higdon's podcast, because his podcast is not only to motivate you and to inspire you, which it's going to do anyway, but it's also specifically designed for a network marketer. So it will teach you skills and ideas required for you to become successful in network marketing. When it comes to reading books, again, my library is quite big. You know, I have loads of different books, but lately I've been investing mainly into books that will help me to become a better network marketer instead of just motivating me, right? So yeah, I still buy a book from Tony Robbins and I still buy a book from Brendan Burchard, but most of my books are to do with my profession, with my industry. Does that make sense? So you have to work on your skills. So just motivation, just the rah-rah is not going to make a big difference unless you work on your skills. You know, so reading books by Eric Worre, by Mark Yarnell, by, Formula for Success in Network Marketing, by Big Al, etc. Those books are the books that will improve your skills in network marketing. And same Ray Higdon, he wrote a book, Freakishly Effective, Strategies for Social Media. Again, pretty good book, a lot of great stuff there. And there's million books written by network marketing leaders, So this is why I'd recommend you to listen regularly to Home Business Profits by Ray Higdon, because it'll help you to hone in on your skills on what to say in network marketing, what to do in network marketing, how to build your business, how to build a team culture, so on and so on and so on and so on. Because only the motivation, it's not a great plan because it's not going to be improving your skill. So it's a free podcast. Make sure you give it a go. I absolutely love it. There's loads of great stuff there. Actually, if you start listening to it, you'll find that, a lot of stuff that I teach you comes from Ray Higdon because I learn a lot from him, So definitely highly recommend. I hope you will get value from it. And anyways, I hope you got value from this video too. If you did, feel free to share it with other people. Thanks very much for your support. Thanks very much for being on the call. And also, if you'd like to learn how to find customers and sell more products, then I've got a free training for you. If you go to titaniumsuccess.co.uk/sales, you'll find 26 different strategies how to find customers and sell more products. Hope that's going to give you some value too. Have a great rest of the evening, and I'll see you at the top, guys. Bye for now.